Hello and welcome to another edition of That's Chats Nats. Today is Sunday, September 2nd. The Nationals have broke the losing streak of 7 games by winning the last 2 against the Giants. But that's not what this episode is about. I'm Miss Chatty, your host.
We have a vlogger. You gonna be here the whole game?
Only for the first 3 innings.
First 3 innings?
Then I'm going in the TV booth.
Tell him it's a Nationals vlogger.
It's Miss Chatter.
It is Miss Chatter.
Yes.
Aha!
I spent the pregame warm-up and batting practice with radio voice Dave Jageler. Well, he's actually a person, not just a voice.
Flores has now started 4 of the last 8 games. Seems like he's getting a little more run here. I take certain things, and a lot of times I do my own stuff. I keep it day by day. Charlie does the same. So I can look down at Kearns and see, well, he's got 6 straight in the hit column.
Oh, okay.
And that's not, you know, it says he has a 6-game hitting streak in the notes, but I can go down and add it up.
Right.
So in 6 games, he's 8 out of 22. Because I like to distinguish, you know, some guy could have a 6-game hitting streak and have 12 hits, or some guy can have 6 hits. So I'll do a streak and put the batting average in the streak along with it. We have really good notes, though. I mean, these are some of the best ones in the league. But you know, some of the stuff is useful for broadcast, some is more useful for print journalists, so kind of do our own thing. It's just the stats, in case a new pitcher comes in.
But I usually have a lot of things. They pile up. The most important stuff's in my note.
The radio booth is very lighthearted. Charlie and Dave seem to have a great rapport with each other. They laugh a lot.
You may reach me over there's the Sutton thing. But in the air, water charges it, has it, wheels around with that. Up shallow right.
How do you keep the laughs out?
Oh, we don't.
Castillo out anyway.
There's a bit of a fraternity among those in the broadcasting world.
There's guys from Tampa Bay, guys that I worked with in the minor leagues who have managed. Sam Palazzo was my first manager, my first job in baseball.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was really happy I had that for dinner. That job. That you meet in the business, you work with them for a long time, and then you don't see them, and then you see them, and it's like a friend you grew up with. You just pick right up where you left off. It's like no time passed, and you're laughing now like you laughed then. That's great. That's the best part about it.
Oh, man. On that note, I think I'll hit the road.
10 seconds, Charlie. Put your headphones on. Go.
And good evening, everybody, from RFK Stadium here in our nation's capital. An absolutely gorgeous night shaping up for Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. Charlie Slow's Dave Jageler with you as the Nationals try and avoid matching their longest losing streak of the year, an 8-game losing streak back during the month of May. And while Tim Redding struggled early in the game, still only gave up 3 runs on 5 hits, could only go 5 innings because of 5 walks and a high pitch count. But 3 runs usually shouldn't beat you. Last night, even with Barry Bonds out of the lineup, it was enough for the Giants. And the Nationals, during this 7-game losing streak now, have dropped 4 straight 1-run games. And they'll send right-hander Joel Hanrahan to the mound tonight. The 25-year-old will make his 7th start, a 3-2 record for Hanrahan. And Hanrahan with a 5.90 ERA. He too has struggled with command. He has 20 walks in 29 innings. and a .305 batting average against him. The Giants, with one of their September 1st recalls, left-hander Jonathan Sanchez, who spent much of the year in their bullpen. 3 starts at AAA Fresno, now goes into the rotation and makes his first start of the year, a 1-2 record and a 5.30 ERA. Our Farris Jeep keys to the game as we get started here, Dave. The Nationals hoping they can get their offense going again, because last night, even though Redding struggled, he pitched well enough to keep you in the game.
It's a common theme of little things in these 4 straight one-run losses and defensive plays not made, not being able to move a runner over at a key time. The Nationals had the tying run at second base in the 7th inning after a Ronnie Belliard double, but unable to advance Belliard past second base, either with a bunt or a ground ball or a base hit. So the Nationals have failed to do the little things as far as executing in this not only 7-game skid, but the 4 straight games with one-run losses. So that certainly has to turn around. And you mentioned Jonathan Sanchez. It's a bit of a footnote, but Sanchez faced the Nationals in relief on August 7th. Of course, that was the night that Barry Bonds broke the all-time home run record. He pitched lights out for 2 innings, then appeared to tire. The Nationals lit him up in the 8th inning of that game and were able to come back and win that ball game. So the Nationals do have a little bit of experience against Sanchez from just a couple of weeks ago.
Of the year, did not allow a base runner and struck out 5. Chuck James off the DL for the Braves. The loser 9-10 was out with a sore left shoulder. Now the pitch, low and inside. 2 balls and a strike. This one, the Nationals throw out to the holding Michael Church.
Break down the stole. Stole base number 12.
I always thought the MLB Game Day Java application was more for fans watching the game, or actually not watching the game, and that's the only way they have to follow it. So I was a little surprised to see how many of the broadcasters and TV producers in the trailer actually use the application.
Nice tight break on that one.
The other prevailing theme of the evening was, will Teddy win? Unfortunately, he was dropped. I was feeling a little self-conscious holding my camcorder up in the television booth trying to record the race, so I stopped. And I missed the part where Teddy was dropped. Darn. No YouTube video of the week there.
Without the express written consent.
Ah yes, there's the copy that makes me shake in my boots every time I hear it. And there I was to witness it read in person.
Wonder what Chase Utley has done so far this evening. Chase Utley 0 for 3. Dimitri Young 1 for 3, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Bob Stanley, remember him?
Oh, yeah.
Sacred baller. He's their pitching coach in AA. Jim Bennett, a guy that
Bob Stanley,
I know only by reputation, is a high class A. And then Ross Grimsley. Remember him?
The really cool thing that I really wanted to see was how the TV guys draw on the screen.
Up above the knee there. Really didn't get man caught in flesh. That's good. Back. He doesn't make a complete circle back there with it. Yep, straight down.
They just write on the screen, and it shows up on your TV.
They had a batter who scored. Walker guy who scored. They had something to talk about in the open.
We are at a dramatic turnaround for the Nationals tonight. All 3 of those runs now. 3 in the game charged to Jonathan Sanchez.
I think suggesting maybe conspiracy on Teddy there.
That's what I hear. I know nothing about
Let's do mid-2 billboards and then.
I had a.
When's he gonna win, Lisa? I'm trying to make some money.
For the big win tonight.
Ryan Zimmerman hitting almost 20 points higher.
Zimmerman to second base. He'll stop with his 79th. And the
Let's go back on red and then just go extra speed all the way around. I know we got to
You can only get away with throwing so many fastballs to a good
fastball
Take
in
niner.
if you.
And that's all for tonight before I lose the sun, which seems to be a common theme on these That's Chats Nats. I'm your host, Miss Chatter, signing off. Go Nats, thanks for the 2 wins in a row, and I'll catch you next time.
6, 5, 4 break, 3, 2, 1.